charging through the snow. Yes. Nothing's stopping me. Ready? All right, he's coming. Alright, we back. Ain't no intro. As you can see, it's crazy cold out now. You know, the snow's hit the ground. So it's a little slower. You know, I'm not going out there to catch COVID, no cold, no nothing. You know, stay warm up in this house. But when it's nice out, I'll go out and mess around with the cars. So, I found a bunch of problems with this 1.8. This B5 is just getting on my nerves, man. So the injector cups are freaking leaking. They're leaking fuel and they're leaking vacuum. So it's pretty much like a vacuum leak or a loose leak or whatever. Idle's fine, kinda, sorta. It's pretty much like the fuel trims of the car trying to figure itself out and get every thing calculated, whatever. But not happy. This is the line from the wastegate to the turbo. That's one of the issues I found.
Made out of nylon.
So I made a replacement. Instead of nylon, I did it over with steel braided line.
It's just braided steel.
All right, pop that in there. I figured that was gonna be it. Nope, it wasn't. After getting that on, turned the car back on. Like I said, idle's fine. Sounds good here.
I got these 440s,
but it wasn't happening
a long time ago.
I went and installed new injector seals off of like injectors I had sitting around.
Jack the O-rings,
brand new ones. Pop these off. Pop these on. Took the rail out.
Hope that works.
Took the injectors out. Swapped everything over. Tried it all again. And before I put it all back together, I changed out the intake manifold gasket. Just wanted to eliminate that as like an option of having a vacuum leak. And I think the gasket that was on there anyway was the small port one. So it exactly wasn't the exact one that's supposed to be on there, but that's how parts stores are. You order one thing, they send you something else. But I got the right one, swapped out the injector cups. This is kind of a temporary fix. I know a bunch of people are going to say to go get the billet ones. I already ordered them, just waiting on, them coming in the mail. But just in order to move the car around and possibly do something else, because I am very frustrated with this thing. At this point, I'm sick of driving this pickup truck everywhere. I want to go fast. So I figured in the meantime, we slap these injector cups. I'm trying to show you like a little hairline fracture crack here, but you could barely see it. Doesn't matter. It's plastic. I think it really shows up more when the injectors are in there and there's pressure coming from the rail.
Broken.
But
has a crack.
Yeah, that didn't work anyway. So I think I just slapped all this stuff back together. Cry a little bit more about how much I like but don't like the 1.8. I do like it. It's cost effective. It's good on gas.
So
it's pretty laggy. Not really the fastest engine to start with. Fastest platform or power making platform, but it's easy to modify. I think majority of the problems I'm having is just because this is an early 1.8T block. And instead of drive-by-wire, it's drive-by-cable, and things are a little bit different. Like I tried to flash two-step onto this, and it wasn't even an option. It's not even available. Not available for. It's definitely available for 1.8. It's just not available for this version. Because I think it's. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but it's a narrow band. Wire harness setup, stock from factory.
It's like 30
or something along the lines that this car doesn't even use the O2 sensor to adjust things. It just uses the MAF. So come here, dog. Yeah, it just uses the MAF to get everything going. To determine how much gas and how much air and to read everything and to make it all work. So there's no way you could have a mathless tune with a early 1.8T AEB from 1999.
These 1/8 love vacuum leaks.
I got some exhaust wrap for this thing. I got a few more parts, but I'm just annoyed. Kind of don't really want to even. I do want to finish because it's always one of those things where you're about to give up, and it turns out it was something really, really, really small. But I'm gonna keep at it though. We're just gonna go into the Mark III for now. After the next one. All right, I found any injectors. This one was just not happy. First it was this one. It was this one, and this one. So we just started swapping out rings. Quick fixes. Just find all the injectors that I had parked up in here and just swapping out rings, seeing which one was happy. Right? And then I had to replace this line. Right? It goes from turbo to wastegate. That shit was cooked. It had the ill leak in it. Yeah. That shit had the ill leak in it. All right, so that was pretty obvious. All right, and then the injectors were pretty obvious. I hit it with some soap. I think I just blew into this line right here with the vape and just, saw the smoke coming out. And then hit it with Mr. Bubbles. Blew some more air into it, and that showed itself. But now it just still sounds like it sucked up a diaper, man. It's still got to be like, especially because the AR is just bouncing all over the place. All right, we had the rewire. That's math. All right, for the V8 one, I pretty much have to unplug it to show y'all what's going on with that. But right now, it seems like everything is happy outside of this mysterious vacuum leak that I got going someplace. Definitely got another one. Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna come back out here in a little bit. All right. See if I could track down another vacuum leak. And I'll throw the front bumper clip back on. Right. I seen a few videos earlier. I got new little quick release tabs. They're like a little bit bigger, more robust. And I figure I'm gonna put the two big ones here, and then I'll steal this one and slap that jammy like right down the middle because it sags a little bit right here. And this ripped off just from backing out of my mom's driveway, bro. I've lost so many car parts and clapped oil pans in my mom's driveway. It's just this thing in Freeport where the driveways kind of dip down before they hit the driveway, so you rip everything off. And especially if you got low tires, like you got low air in your tires, it's coming off. But I think we pretty much almost there, bro. If this shit does not want to act right by tonight or tomorrow, I'm about to drag the Mark III in here because I know that 12 valve is not going to give me no problems. It's caveman technology. You got to worry about all these goddamn vacuum lines, this and that. It's just super simple. You can't mess it up, 1.8s is cool. They cool, but, people know that belts jump, right? What other issues we have with the 1.8? Vacuum line, vacuum leaks, spider freaking diagram of vacuum lines all over the goddamn place. That's something I just don't have to worry about with the VR, bro. And it's immediate torque. These 1.8s are a little laggy, especially with turbos this big. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Precision 6.1, 690. This shit's not going to see full boost until it's, like, high up in the RPMs. Like, before 45, 4,000, nothing's going to happen. And that VR, bro, $2,000, we gone. 2,000 RPM, that shit is hitting. These 1.8s is different. They're different. We're going to see what's happening. I'm hungry. I'm about to go inside. I just want to eat something real quick. I'm going to come back out here. And, I don't know, play some more, find the vacuum leak with the vape mod. We out. That's the last time she's gonna be looking like this. Oh man, this hood is looking beat now. We have to wrap this shit. Got new arms to hold this. These are, these arms are done. Got some exhaust wrap. You got a turbo blanket. I think that's right there on the floor. Got some battery line. We're gonna relocate this battery to the trunk, right? And then a new clutch and new pressure plate. I think there's something else. There's a bunch of parts. So we'll go through the parts. I'm gonna bring them. Honestly, I want to clean up in here. It's looking, it's looking pretty bad. Those are the wheels we're gonna throw on it. Some cheap ass knockoff wheels, but it's good tires on it. Some BF Goodrich. I had another wing for this car. It was up there with the TT wing. Somebody stole it. I was like selling, like parting out a car, and some kid stole it. And I know I'm gonna have to assemble the bearing press so we can do these front bearings. I'm pretty sure I have pads and rotors all the way around for this thing. And figure out why the sound system's not coming on. Oh, and the exhaust, because it's still stupid loud. I'm only missing maybe like a foot of exhaust to actually meet up to the muffler. But it's cold. I think I might just go inside, gather some parts up. Probably not. I should probably start cleaning up in here. Nah, I'm gonna go gather some parts up. I'll put them all inside the car. And then I'll come and clean, try to reorganize a little bit. This shit is just every which way, everywhere. Kitty litter. I don't even got a cat. Makeshift seats. I gotta put this thing on the wall. Soldering irons out. I got a cup full of random coolant for no reason. Clutch is just chilling around. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. So I'm gonna go inside. I think I got new spark plugs for this thing as well. We're gonna change those plugs. We got some new oil, that Top Tech liquid moly back there. And throw some new coolant in it. And we gonna be out here. We going out here making some noise, at least having some fun, man. Fuck this pickup truck. I respect it because it's, it's taking me where I need to go. And I got these clips too. This thing likes to pop up. I think it was when they painted it, they had to pull this up. We got new clips to hold those down. Yeah, but when they the truck, man, it's just eating so much money and gas. And it's so heavy. This thing is like 2,700 pounds. Don't really weigh nothing. 6-cylinder turbo. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna start dailying this. I think I'm gonna daily this, that Jetta wagon, and that pickup truck. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get to it. Ain't no outro.